Okay, I am back. So let's see. I ran my little errand. Oops. It's a beautiful day today. I got to take a drive close to the beach, along the beach, to deliver something, and it was really cool. So, it's a little better. Okay, so I am going to continue this with the. So I am reading from. Let's see, I'm on page 23, so I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm reading from, and this is probably more of the meat and potatoes that I wanted to get into. Oh shoot, I forgot to record something. Oh darn. Actually, I forgot to say something in my last video. Well, I'll do this real quick. So, what I got from the preface was basically like, there's always going to be a certain amount of people who are comfortable with the way things are, and they don't want to change anything because they're comfortable. And there's always going to be, so there's always going to be that resistance. But the nature of, like, it's natural for humans to want to evolve into a higher plane of existence. Like, it's natural to want to progress into something higher or more intelligent, or to evolve into the next level, basically. And so, there's like, with that impetus, there's gonna be quite often this, resistance of like, oh no, we just want to keep things how they are. And so it's interesting to look at the patterns of influence as they've occurred in history, and how that's led to today, and how history keeps repeating itself. But we have advanced a lot, and journalism has played no small part in that. The spread of ideas, information, opinions, propaganda. And it's interesting that, well, as you'll see in the next chapter on this, or, the introduction, basically, it really started out as like a tool that the government could use to basically control public opinion without the public's consent or knowledge. And I find that quite interesting, because there's a lot like that almost parallels what is happening nowadays. And a lot of people are really unaware of how subversive it is and how long it's been going on for. I mean, journalism, the spread of ideas and or information about current affairs, things that happen on a daily basis, the spread of that through printed medium has been going on since the 1600s. And so I will continue this, but I'm going to end this short little, just my take on the preface. And anyhow, I find all of this, history and how it relates to journalism today and how that has helped shape culture and how it has evolved is very interesting to me. I feel that the current wave of progressivism, in like, you know, liberal progressivism, like, while I see that there's definitely should be room for that for the species itself, humankind, to evolve, like we have to progress, right? And evolve to a higher level. The current wave of liberal progressivism in this country, I honestly see it as a regression as opposed to a progression. Although there are quite a few who are, you know, going through the uphill battle, you know, swimming upstream to try to push things forward. And, you know, there are advances being made. But, you know, I feel like the you know, how that could be measured or gauged is, you know, how much can, you know, where we have been pushed to a higher level, kind of a thing, like in insofar as like intelligence and consciousness and that sort of thing. But a lot of this new wave of stuff I see as a bit of a devolution as opposed to an evolution. Or I see that there's a battle. Definitely, you see the resistance, you know, like the resistance of there's like a backward, not necessarily a backward thrust, but like almost like a really sincerely aberrated or thwarted or perverted thrust to just like steer everything off course. And then there's definitely those who are brave enough to, you know, put themselves and their ideas out there to push things forward and make advances with technology to benefit humankind, and also with regards to intelligence and awareness and consciousness. And so anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm going to end this now, and I'm going to continue the next chapter with another video. And then I will be done for the time being. But I want to read the next one because it's actually goes into the history of journalism. It's very fascinating. And so, yeah, I hope you'll join me for the next chapter.